Hello and welcome to the vlog. This is Meredith, and today I have the first day of my travel vlog series here on the channel. So if you're not following along, basically I had a week off planned already with my parents to do a little bit of a road trip up to upstate New York. So we're going to be doing that this week, so I'll do a different vlog each day just to kind of show you the different things we get up to. So today I'm meeting up with my parents probably about halfway through the day, like at 2 or 3 p.m. at the American Dream Mall in New Jersey. It's kind of right by the football stadium. I don't know which team it is, but anyway, it's over there and I've never been there. I've just heard about it. And actually, the reason why I heard about it was that the Abandoned Films channel actually did a piece about the abandoned mall. So it was very interesting. And as you know, I'm from Minnesota, so the same mall group that kind of actually finished the American Dream Mall owns the Mall of America. So a lot of the things are very similar in terms of like the attractions. So there's like a aquarium, and then there is the Nickelodeon universe. So both of those things are already at Mall of America. But the Nickelodeon universe at the American Dream Mall is a lot larger. Anyway, so I'm going to start with my skincare and I'll just kind of tell you the plan. So today I do have to do a couple of things for my new job. I have to call to set up my new work computer, get my password and everything ready to go, because I will be coming back over the weekend and I won't have enough time to call IT for help over the weekend, just because I want to respect their weekends. So I will do that. I also have to figure out some other things for work, so that'll be basically what I'm doing until I get out. I did have a little bit of a late start this morning just because I got attacked by mosquitoes, so I actually had to take a ton of Benadryl and slather myself in layers and layers of Benadryl hydrocortisone cream just to be able to sleep, because my legs are literally on fire. They're so swollen and itchy. So it's only been getting worse, so that just means it's gonna get better eventually, I hope. And then I also need to finish packing a little bit. I have some of my other things I already started setting out. And also I looked at the weather forecast. It's going to be very cool upstate. So it's kind of like in the Adirondack Mountains and by like Lake Placid, Lake George area. That's where we're going to be going. So I think it's rather cool there compared to the city. So I think when I looked, it was about 20 degrees difference. So over the weekend here in New York, I think it was around like 90. But over the weekend in that area that we're going is going to be like in the 70s all week, so that'll be perfect. So actually I swapped out a couple of things. I am going to bring a different sweater instead of the gray one that I had packed, because that one's a little bit more anyway, I just want a little bit more of a neutral color, so I'm going to do that. And then also I packed another pair of pants just in case. Like, I don't spill ever, but it's kind of nice to just have an extra thing. So just for the sake of packing, I'm going to just do my makeup here right now rather than waiting a little bit. So I'm going to use Dr. Jerk today. So I don't think I ever finished my thought about the American Dream Mall, so I'm probably going to go a little bit early. And then I'm going to just explore it a little bit just to see what it's all about. From looking at the map and the directory, it doesn't seem like it's full. And I think that they're doing some more restructuring in terms of the mix between attraction and shopping and eating. So I had originally planned to eat lunch there, but there's like no food. So I don't think that's an option for me. I mean, they have food, but it's like just pretzels and Dunkin' Donuts and like a coffee shop. So I think I want to have a real food, so I'll just eat what I have here because I've already bought it. They also had like one sushi restaurant that wasn't really a sushi restaurant. It's just kind of like all things Asian inspired. It was called like Blue Whale. So when I told my parents about it, they were like, oh, you better not go there, because my number one fear in life is whales. So we have made that decision not to go. Depending on what time they arrive, we kind of discussed, there is a new Oreo cafe there. It just opened like a couple weeks ago actually. That kind of was what spurred me looking into potentially going there to meet up with them, because originally we had planned to meet in a different area in New Jersey just because they didn't want to drive into the city, which makes sense. But yeah, I kind of found that mall by accident because we were planning on going to the yarn outlet. There's a Lion brand yarn outlet, and it's kind of close to the mall actually. So when I looked on the bus how to get to the mall, it's actually on the same bus route as the place to get to the what's it called, the yarn shop. So I had originally thought about meeting them at the yarn shop, but it's like the yarn shop is in a very warehouse district, so I don't know if I would feel comfortable wandering around with my suitcase. Okay, so I do need to pack a lot of this makeup stuff, so yeah, that'll be fun. My suitcase is actually getting kind of full just because of my shoes and electronics, because I do need to take some of my electronics with me just in case I have something that comes up to prepare for my first day of work. Plus, when I have downtime, I need to edit some videos because I have quite a bit of footage, as you probably can tell, that I need to take care of. Okay, so that is going to be the look today. I'm trying to decide if I want to take my eyeliner with me. I'll just probably pack it just because it'll fit in here quite nicely. So I may need to reconsider taking all of the skincare just because it is a lot of skincare. So I'll try to reassess this and I'll check back in with you in a little bit. And maybe when I'm eating breakfast, I think I'm going to have some of those red and yellow peppers for my breakfast just because I saw them in the fridge last night and now I can't stop thinking about them. So my robot vacuum is going, so hopefully it's not too loud, but here is breakfast. I already set up my work computer. It was very painless, but here is coffee and the peppers that I'm eating for breakfast. I'm going to eat a quick lunch before heading out. I decided not to bring my Sony with me, so I have only my phone and my new camera, so hopefully that wasn't a mistake. But today I'm going to have stuffed gnocchi from Trader Joe's, and I'm going to make this up in the air fryer right here. And then I also, for dessert, have this cookie. I got it yesterday at the event at Allure with Susto. This is actually the a collaboration with a Brooklyn French bakery. I think it was from Brooklyn, but this is a tahini chocolate chip cookie. So that is the plan, and I'll show you when I'm done. So this is my quick lunch. When I made the gnocchi, I think that's what it is, I didn't think it looked like that much because I made one serving, which is a cup, but this is actually a lot of food. I topped it with some black pepper, Parmesan cheese, and some bacon bits. And then this is the cookie from yesterday. I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat it all, to be honest, because I'm not really a sweets person, but this is the cookie, and then I have the rest of my coffee. Okay, so now I have done the last bit of cleaning up and finished packing, etc., and now I'm ready to go. So I have my mask on and I'm going to take out my trash now, but then I'm going to be heading over to New Jersey.
The inside walls protecting him like another layer of linen. The coffin text spells surrounded the mummy for a reason, I said quietly. Yes, Wyatt agreed.
So that's the final destination. I have to try to figure out how to get there because this is not exactly walkable. Turns out I should have followed the person in front of me on the bus. This looks pretty abandoned. This is very deserted. It kind of feels weird. Feels like I shouldn't be here. I made it to the American Dream Mall. It feels very deserted in here, but it took me about a 15-minute walk from the bus stop, so just keep that in mind if you're taking the 161 bus from Manhattan. Also, this entrance is closed, so that stinks. I have to walk all the way over there, across the entire parking lot. So I made it to the open door. If you are planning a trip, this is where rideshare will drop you off. So starts the mission to try to find a land. So as is the case in Korea as well, A-land is extremely hard to find and this map doesn't work, so I'll just keep wandering around. It's somewhere on this floor, it's the second floor. I don't understand artwork, I think. So this looks like it is the food court area up there on the third floor, but I'm on the second floor, just letting you know. I was able to find it. Just as I was gonna give up finding A-land, I found it. So my friend and I always made fun of it because it's like an O, like the Swedish letter, so it's A-land, Korean store. They have a lot of cacao friends. I have never heard of this before, but it sounds intriguing. Maybe if I weren't carrying so much, I would consider purchasing some, but it looks like it is some seasoning mix for tteokbokki. In the back are some clothing items. It is quite different than the ones in Korea, but it is nice that they have still some neutral colors with no logos. As is typical with me, I spoke too soon. I actually wanted to buy similar sets when I was living in Korea, but I think I'm going to just buy the black shirt. So I bought some similar linen pants at Eileen Fisher, but they have this tank top in black and they also have one in khaki, considering it. So I think I'm gonna purchase basically exactly what I'm wearing now. So I have a beige sweater, but this one is not a cardigan, a black t-shirt and some black pants. So this is the food court. There's actually a lot of options here. So there's Popeyes and Mexican or Latin food, Taco Bell, salad, Philly cheesesteaks, I guess. I am heading over to Primark, which is kind of like British H&M, I guess. But here is a location. I think there's one also in Brooklyn, or maybe Staten Island, I can't remember. Also, Century 21 is no more, so that kind of stinks. It's kind of sad, actually. But it used to be apparently located there. But now I'm going to go to Primark. So here I made it to Primark. This is actually a really big mall, but this doesn't have very much stuff in it. So honestly, the reason why I came in here is to look for some pajama pants for my mom. But I think I might go to H&M because everything in here seems a little bit cheaper than H&M in terms of quality. I noticed that they don't have any benches at these overlooks. Like in the Mall of America, they always have benches. I don't know if this is a pandemic thing or not, but it's a little strange. Because this would be a good place for a bench to eat your chips now. So we have made it to the Lion brand yarn outlet store. So we are at the other entrance, and this one is where you enter in. These are the information on the signs. There is a sale going on right now. is the totally tubular, but it's discontinued. It's $4 a skein, but it's very fluffy. So this is what the texture looks like, and it's very soft actually, but it is discontinued. I think I'm going to buy 3 pounds of yarn of the Nature's Choice organic cotton for $6. I'm planning on making a blanket for my couch. Video of you digging through, trying to help me. Sign, it just says okay. It's like a little town of premium outlets. Look at that view, Mom. We were staying the night at the Hampton Inn near the Woodbury Premium Outlets. It's actually quite big, and it's actually walkable from the hotel to the outlet mall. Today for dinner we came to the Scalia Co. Crafting Kitchen and Bar. Luckily, there's a shop right next door to the restaurant, so I'm gonna go grab some water and snacks. When I stopped in the ShopRite, I saw the limited time only Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich Pringles that I thought were sold out last year, but I was able to find a whole shelf of them, so maybe they're not as limited as I thought. And then I also picked up some scorchin' chili and lime Pringles as well. I decided to swap out my toiletries bag for this Yumi Kim one that I got from FabFitFun. And it was a welcome gift, so let me show you what I packed. The reason why I decided to change to this one is because it was flatter, but it also has this hanging hook so that if I did want to, I could hang it up. But here I put in my extra contacts, my makeup brushes. In here I have a lot of the like everyday skincare essentials, and then in here I have my makeup and my I ended the adding the Elemis oil balm and then also my night guard, but I also have some extra lactate in here in the hotel bathroom, and I have hung up the toiletry case. These are going to be the products that I'm going to use for my nightly skincare today. So I'm going to start with the Elemis, and this is the cleansing balm that I'm going to use with the Glen Clay Wash. Both of these came from Allure Beauty Box. Next I have the micellar cleansing water from Innisfree as a sample, the La Roche-Posay Hyalu B5 serum, and this is from Allure Beauty Box. Good Jeans, and I bought this in a FabFitFun sale. This Estee Lauder came from Estee Lauder via Influencer, and this is the eye concentrate. I also brought the Nuria eye cream, and this was in an Allure Beauty Box. And I also have the Youth Enriched Gel Cream from Innisfree, and that was a free gift with purchase.